2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, people are already talking about them. They're playing with tremendous confidence, and their high hopes for this season have that fan base energized. It's an exciting time for this team and their town. Kenny, every year it seems like the standings early on look very different by season's end.
Overachieving teams often start fast, and they get some effort wins. And then it kind of evens out. But, talent catches up eventually.
And overconfident teams sometimes start slow. They find out they're not as good as they thought. But once you get humbled, tend to play with a higher sense of urgency.
Great basketball philosophy from the Diesel and the Jet.
I appreciate that.
Just humbled to be in between you two guys.
As long as you're not overachieving, because you'll be confident.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, some say Jrue Holiday is the best defender in the league that no one talks about. He said, I don't need any accolades. I don't like being famous. But for guys to remember how I play defense on them, that respect, that's the only accolade I want. It's fun for me, playing myself to total exhaustion. Kevin?
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Ball.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Zach LaVine is out there with Ball, and it's Vucevic. Then there's Mirotic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Hill is out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh, man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. Your pride is involved, and it's about your standings in the conference. And also, it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in L.A. and say, hey, we're the best right now.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Lopez.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Hill against Ball. A beautiful reverse layup.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Outside Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Lopez against Vucevic. Lets it go from the wing. The offensive rebound. And stolen by Mirotic. LaVine deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. With the shot.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Middleton outside. Pass to Hill. Now Giannis. Stolen by LaVine. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
The ball handling Levine has, oh, it's special. Look how he's just showing there how gifted he is at creating for himself.
Now here's Giannis. He's coming off a 40-point game against Oklahoma City. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Levine against Holiday. Teardrop shot, and Levine lays it in.
And what about the touch on the floater? Levine making a difficult shot look easy.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Middleton, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And it's Lopez at the elbow. Ball against Middleton. Back to Lopez. Clock at 6. Outside Holiday. And Vucevic pulls it down. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Now here's Levine. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Here's Hill. Passes it to Giannis. Shoots from 14. No good on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenge shots. And
Wow! Nice!
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling. And body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Well, yeah, Kevin, last season was not a successful one for the Bulls. I mean, they had the 5th worst record in the NBA, although it got them a nice draft pick, but it was another step in a long rebuilding process. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Vucevic against Lopez. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. And for the Bulls, Chris, they had a young team and they knew it wasn't their time.
Yeah, the team decided to move on from the Hoiberg era as well, Kevin. I mean, they dealt with a lot of injuries during last season, and the team is still searching for an identity.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah. And I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. He feeds it to Lopez. And the shot goes down.
So smooth in the pick and roll. Lopez is fantastic at positioning himself in these sets.
Ball against Hill. With the floater. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Well, you just watch LaVine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with LaVine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
First free throw is good. Well, Zach LaVine possesses a speed, Chris, and a burst that makes him a very tough matchup.
Yeah, and he has a great first step. I mean, when he's trying to beat a defender off the bounce, you can't let him get an edge to the hoop. He'll flush it on your head 9 times out of 10.
And so LaVine nails both of them. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
Hill passes to Lopez. And it's Lopez again missing. Chicago leading by 3. And DeRozan kicks to LaVine. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball feeling it out a bit. Bucket is good. And now a 7-point Bulls lead.
Such a smooth operator out there. Ball's floater is money when he puts the right touch on it.
Holiday finds Middleton. Shoots over Ball. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Holiday against Ball. They double him with Middleton. Now Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. The pass to LaVine. Now the dish to Vucevic. Tries it from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Middleton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And last year, Chris Middleton, not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
Timeout called, the Bucks. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Lopez. Aminu comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Matthews in for Drew Holiday. No good on that one. The NBA will play a regular season game in Paris for the first time. Hornets and Bucks. Chris, you're planning to be there for that, aren't you?
Such a beautiful city. Can't wait. And think about all our players from France that are here now that are doing such great things in the NBA. It's going to be awesome for them to get to go home and do it in front of their families.
He hits the second from the line. Chicago leading by 4. Outside, LaVine. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. Middleton against Rose. Shot's good by Middleton.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Caruso, the pass to Levine. Here's Caruso. Pass to Levine. And it goes down 2 points. Levine's got 15 points.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Hill dishes to Middleton. It's back to Hill. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Noah.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bucks trail by 6. Hill with it. No points in the game yet for him. Middleton outside. That 3 off the mark. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Vucevic. Hill pulls it in. And Milwaukee has possession. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. Disappointing result.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. That one on Hill.
And boy, what a year it was for Derrick Rose. And the sea of fans hoping that he would get back to what he once was, as he was electric.
And for Rose, so many had written him off, but he was a huge factor for the Timberwolves.
Rose still has a tremendous passion for the game, and it really shows on the court. His renaissance last season was one of the better stories in our league.
Shots good by Ibaka.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Levine wide open. The Bulls keep it alive. Vucevic got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Ibaka. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Ibaka's got his 2nd bucket.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
Bucks trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. And here's Middleton. Last game out, he had 14. Back to Ibaka. And Hill has it in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And Hill's a player whose shot has to be respected.
The Bulls leading by 6. Feeds it to Vucevic. The jump hook. They get it back. Another shot. Here's Noah. Vucevic down low. Working on Ibaka. And it's Vucevic missing.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
For 3, Middleton. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with a D. So it's Antetokounmpo. but in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Vucevic. Zach LaVine is out there with Noah. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. The first one falls. Chris, when it comes to playing alongside another big guy, I'm sure you have to think of ways to complement each other. Not just him, but it's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah, but it starts with chemistry. It starts with friendship. It starts with wanting to win. And I played with two big guys that come to mind that made me better. Juwan Howard there in Washington, just looking at him, throwing a oop. I would miss 2-3 shots in a row, and we'd look, and he'd say, I'll get you an easy one, big fella. And I would do the same thing to him. We're playing with a guy like Vlade that would say, hey, wait a minute, Bibby or Peja didn't get a shot. Set a screen for them, and he would pass it to them. And then the next play say, now it's your turn. You're open, because they're going to go over there to those guys. We already tricked the defense ahead. So guys that are smart, guys that can pass, and also guys that will say, hey, man, you look a little tired. Let's switch. I'll check Shaq this play.
And that's the role they want for Rose, getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Here's Aminu. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Buries the 7-footer. Aminu's got his first basket of the night.
It's crucial that Aminu remains aggressive. This is how he gets these type of opportunities.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the reigning MVP. He's the second Bucks player to win it since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's the third youngest MVP in league history. Kevin, he's just scratching the surface of what he'll do in this league.
You said it, D.A., and some good facts in your report, too. Thank you. Connaughton kicks to Aminu. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So Noah will now go to the free throw line. That one on Hill. The Bulls shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Chicago also making a switch. Whitey's checked in for Rose. And that one falls for Noah.
Well, with all the youth the Bulls had, the team wanted to bring in some veterans over the summer.
Yeah, and that's something that needed to happen, GA. I mean, the team had some room in free agency to fill out some leadership roles, but in Chicago, it's still a major market, and vets would love to come and play for the Windy City.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Drew Holiday is checked in for the Bucks. And Chicago also making a switch. DeRozan's checked in. Here's Noah. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Noah's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Grizzlies. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Bucks, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate, frustrated with their level of play thus far, but they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
Holiday, the pass to Matthews. They need this. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Vucevic. Misses off the right iron. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Holiday, here we go. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Here's Connaughton, White covering, and Portis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Kept alive. Here's Vucevic. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Vucevic has got 10.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls. Ball comes in for Alex Caruso. Here's DeRozan. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! He's going to put that one. In his scrapbook, insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Ball up top, guarded by Holiday, and it's plucked by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
They get a hand on it. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He has 6. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Now, here's Ball. 8 points his last outing. Up top, DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Holiday against Ball. 4 on the clock. Noah controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Now Ibaka. 6 points for him. Back to Giannis. Bulls from the top of the key. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's DeRozan missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
Here's Mirotic. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Holiday. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ball. Out to the wing. Mirotic inside. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Mirotic has got his first points in this one.
Look, you better get up on Mirotic from mid-range. He's deadly from the three, so what do you think he is even closer? He's a real threat to bury these night in, night out.
Passes it to Connaughton. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Portis.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's DeRozan. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Giannis passes to Ibaka. Shoots over Mirotic. That one wide left. The Bulls leading by 9. Ball kicks to Mirotic. Back to Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside, White. Mirotic inside. Guarded by Holiday. Ball with the bucket.
This is the mindset Ball has. If you're not going to guard him closely, he'll torch you off the pass.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Giannis with it. 8 points for him. Outside, Portis. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. DeRozan, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bucks trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's White. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Will it go? And it's White with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Ball. Noah trying to get open. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Five on the clock. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Ball against Holiday. The pass to Mirotic. Here's Connaughton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And here is Ball. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to DeRozan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the lead is down inside single digits. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Pass to Holiday. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Mirotic. The three-pointer is right on target. Mirotic has got 5 points so far.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Antetokounmpo finds Ibaka. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. Here's Noah. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they continue to control the glass.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 9 points. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Aminu comes in for Serge Ibaka. Wesley Matthews checked in for Pat Connaughton. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday. Chicago also making some changes. Levine's checked in for White, and it's Rose in for Lonzo Ball. Rose against Aminu. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's Rose missing. It's Giannis with the drive, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he
hit it! Oh, he hit it!
What a great shot!
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Rolls out front, leading by 10. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks, we're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Well, this is why LaVine landed such a big contract. The potential, the deep range, athleticism with the ball in his hands. He'll go as far as his work ethic takes him.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
Their lack of execution surprised me. You know, they had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Bucks trail by 10. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with George Hill. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Bucks trail by 10. Here is Hill. He kicks to Holiday. Hill dishes to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. Just 4 to shoot. Hill kicks to Middleton. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The creation of the super teams, Chris, is enough being done to ensure a competitive balance in the NBA.
I think so. I think that every year we're going to have to evolve in trying to do enough and to see what happened the previous year. But yeah, and the fact remains, though, Kevin, is, you know, I like working with you. You're my friend. I would go work with you. And in basketball, you want to go play with your friends.
Same stuff, yeah.
How do you stop that?
Right.
I don't know. When guys get to hang out in the summer and say, wouldn't it be cool if we got to play together, our kids would play together, and we could win one? That's going to be hard to deter. So I just think it's about how strong the will of the friends are, and more importantly, what is the league doing to kind of not necessarily give as much incentive to do that, but I think the league is doing a great job staying proactive, giving guys a lot of incentive, a lot of reason, a lot of dinero to stay at home with the team.
Hill looking around. On the wing, Holiday. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Count that bucket. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
On the wing, Hill. DeRozan defending. Hill, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the jam by Levine.
Showing off the entire arsenal right now. Levine so outstanding in scoring in a multitude of ways.
Mirotic against Giannis. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Holiday. He's got 12. Middleton outside. Offline with his three. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Second, Nikola Vucevic. Al Farouk Amino, third.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now, here is Hill. He has 5. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Lopez. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. Out to DeRozan. And the jam by DeRozan.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Lopez, no luck. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. DeRozan's shot is off.
And he makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Hill dishes to Holiday. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Outside DeRozan. Dishes it to Vucevic. Levine for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
They get the rebound. Holiday against Levine. Clock at 4. Antetokounmpo.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty?
on that dog.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Passes to Middleton. Outside Hill. Now the pass to Lopez. Takes the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. Trying to get open is Mirotic. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Vucevic.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Lopez finds Hill. The Bucks working the ball around. Lets it fly from 18. And he hits the jump shot. Hill's got 7.
George Hill is a live weapon coming off the pick and roll. He can pull up, pass, and then attack the rack.
On the wing, DeRozan. Baseline jumper, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
Mirotic against Giannis. Outside Hill. Pass to Middleton. Mirotic has a wide open look. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
And stolen by Mirotic. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Hill. Caruso kicks to Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. And it's off the back rim. No good. Bucks trail by 17. Here's Giannis. Here's Lopez. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You got to really hit Lopez when he's shooting. When you don't, he's capable of finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Bucks with some changes. Aminu comes in for Chris Middleton. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Bulls also changing it up. Noah comes in for Mirotic. And it's Rose in for DeMar DeRozan.
An effective low post score with a feathery touch. Lopez continues to prove his worth in this league.
The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Rose. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Rose has got 8 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now Hill, 7 points in the game. Lets it go with the 3. Bean with the rebound. Nails the wide open jump shot. Levine's got 27.
It's encouraging whenever Levine connects from mid-range. I mean, he's showing he wants to get better from that.
Here's Giannis. The shot that time, not on target. Great defense that time from Noah. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
On the wing, Levine. Plays it up and banks it in. Levine's got 12 points in just the second half.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Matthews, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-7 run. Caruso, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here's Levine. Lays it up off the glass. Levine's got 31.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Outside Hill. Back to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 26.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
The pass to Caruso. Levine against Matthews. And Levine, here we go. And then Levine with the jam.
Stellar awareness. From Levine, I mean, seeing an opening and ripping through it with his relentless athleticism.
Here's Lopez, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 10 points for Brook Lopez.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Levine, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Chicago. On defense, the Bucks trailing by 19. Here's Levine, 6 on the shot clock. Misses from close range. The Bucks shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Rose kicks to Ball. Levine against Giannis. And then Levine with the jam.
You see the screen and roll plenty in today's game. Levine, he's so solid at using it to his advantage.
Giannis inside, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls taking a 19-point lead into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be right back after this.
We did it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Bulls leading by 19. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Zach LaVine. Vucevic is out there with Noah. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Rose in at the 2. Hill finds Ibaka. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. LaVine's got 4 rebounds in this game. Left side Rose. From the low block. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Bucks with possession here. Outside Hill. Pass to Matthews from outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Wilson, he's checked in for Ibaka. Pat Connaughton comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Hill. Then for the Bulls, Pau Gasol is checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's White in for Ball.
Shooting one.
And if they continue, Kevin, they're out. outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Chris, last season the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Allen with it. Can they get it? Gasol with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And Levine, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Levine's got 43 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
White, wide open. He fires. Throws. Good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Bucks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Portis against Gasol. Shoots a fader. Second chance shot. And yes, it's good.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by the Bulls.
Outside, Jones. Back to White. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I could watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, that's your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
Milwaukee's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for the matchup with the Heat, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. As it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Good work there as it goes.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Allen surveying the D. Portis finds Allen. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. That misses off the backboard. Here's Chicago. They're on a 19-7 run. And then Jones with the jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Crab from long range. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nice shot by Portis.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Right side Rose. Here's Gasol.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Ryan Arcidiacono now checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Gasol.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
Allen outside. Shoots off the step back. Good, nice job down low. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
White the pass tonight. He dishes it to Gasol. White down low, working on Allen. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Knight. Crab, good.
Crab is a polished scorer. I mean, he's skilled at converting close to the basket. You can't give him this kind of position.
Outside, White. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together. Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
And here is Allen. Releases. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
And it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those jams.
Allen passes to Portis. Crabbe kicks to Portis. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Inside, White. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got his first bucket in this one.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Here's Allen. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. That one misses. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. And so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports, and use them in business. So in business, I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it, get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves, and just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice too. Now here's Knight. He's covered closely. Out to White. Pass to Gasol. Clock at 6. Jones trying to get open. It's Gasol missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense. Forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Here's Lopez. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Now here's Gasol. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable, making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.